Welcome to another Supreme Commander 2 cast with your host, Mr. Still Your Girl. But you guys already knew that because you are so smart and only the smartest. Subscribe to this channel and ring that bell so they could be on top of all the hottest Supreme Commander 2 action that this channel has to offer. So seriously guys, click the subscribe button and ring that bell. It is absolutely free for you and it really helps me quite a bit. So anyhow guys, the map is, you know what? I forgot the name of the map. I think it's Igneous? It's not Igneous. Waddell? You know, I rarely see this map, so I'm just gonna have to refer you to the title because I'm gonna look it up and find out for you there. But here I have no clue, but it is a 2v2 map. So team 1 is over where my cursor is going over, my arrow. And team 2 is where my arrow is going over as well. We don't see this map very often. Well, we've been seeing it more in tournament play. And you know what? I didn't sleep well last night. And I'm going to be honest, I just cannot remember. So I'm going to just move on with my life and introduce the players. So guys, we got Hope spawning in as the white UEF commander, dropping down a triple air factory opener. That is going to be quite interesting and very effective. And his teammate, we got NuclearPizza spawning in as the green Sovereign Commander, dropping down a single air factory when he is in the traditional air spot. The map, the rush distance is quite long, so I guess there is no traditional air spot. Then we got their opponents. We got Maugan, there we go, spawning in as the red UEF commander, dropping down a naval factory and getting a Mastodon cruiser out. But that was scouted, and look at all my tongue-tiedness. I told you guys I didn't sleep well last night, so give me a break. So let's see what we got. We got Iron Commander dropping down a double air factory opener. That is really going to suck for him because he's against 4 air factories. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that is not going to be fun for him at all. So let's speed this up to +3 and get this game rolling. And NuclearPizza's Gemini is getting all up in there. He is seeing all the things. How is it not dead? That's quite amazing. So yeah, it's alive and it's going home? It's going home. Okay. That's not something I expected to see by any means at all. And this volcano just continues to smoke no matter what happens. Oh wow, I didn't really notice the lightning strikes. That's kind of cool. Kind of a cool effect, you know, take a little time to enjoy the environment. And then we got these little weird little wind turbines, some go in the opposite direction, which makes absolutely no sense when it comes to air. And boom, I love what's happening here. Hope and NuclearPizza teaming up to just destroy everything. Not killing that engineer though. No, oh, just kidding. That idle engineer got what he deserved. He was just sitting there picking his butt and he died. And Maugan is sending his Mastodon cruisers, just having him chill out in front of his opponent's base, NuclearPizza's base, and just hitting him hard with those cruise missiles. But that won't last super long, I'm sure. What's going on over here? Oh my goodness, it's so hard to zoom into this part of the map. But we got some Salem-class destroyers on the way with that Cybran naval factory. I like how this is being countered because it will be countered. Cruisers do not do well against destroyers whatsoever, but subs beat destroyers. So hopefully Maugan is smart and is thinking about building some subs. Now some bombing going on, you know. Iron Commanders, Wasps are trying to do stuff, but they can't really do a whole lot. Even though there's 4 and the AA is very good, just not enough. Just not enough to win that air fight. And here's NuclearPizza building a radar behind the volcano. And who builds a building? Wait a minute. Hey guys, this is an active volcano. Who builds a building on an active volcano. And why would you build all these like little generators anyway on an active volcano? Think about that. Dude, I want to see the other side. I don't care what's happening in the game. I want to see the other side. Let me see the other side. Wow, I can't remember how to turn the map for some reason. There we go. And yeah, there's another building, a symmetrical build. Like, it's symmetrical. Why? Why would you do that? Just why would you do that? And the Salems are now beating up on the Mastodons. Yeah, they got torpedoes. They got, yeah, there's nothing those Mastodons could do. And somehow that air factory survives. The core mass extractors of NuclearPizza are gone. They're dead. They're nowhere to be found. But yeah. And it looks like Maugan gets into the air game a little far forward. So that's not a bad idea whatsoever. And Hope is now building bombers. Yeah, I'm a little weirded out by the designers of this game. Like, why? That's just, you know what? I don't even want to know. Now, I like the Mastodons for Iron Commander. They're probably should just build 1 or 2. 3 is good. 4 is fine. Just stop. Stop at that point because you got air to win, you know? The Salem class are pushing in as a couple of... There's a bunch of tiger sharks, actually. You know, for some reason, these are safe. These didn't die. Now, tiger sharks are here. How are they going to do against the Mastodons? Probably quite well. Because these only cost 100 and I think 100 mass, and I think Salem's costs about 250. I don't know, I could be wrong. But for the mass cost, the subs do remarkably well against destroyers. Now, Hope does not want to engage over this anti-air. And NuclearPizza is pushing in with his ACU. I need to slow this down because a lot's happening, huh? Pushing in with his ACU, building a land factory. So Maugan is responding with a land factory of his own, doing the right thing. This is great here. This is a great play by Iron Commander. Taking out the air factories. Just, ooh. As soon as that shield blinked on, it's gone. It goes bye-bye. But Hope not wasting that mass, sucking up that delicious yummy mass. That mass, yo. Man, is it going to hit this mass extractor? That range is something else. That is something else. Threatening core mass extractors now. Hope is trying to repair it. Does he have enough? You know, I don't know what is Hope, what is Iron Commander doing? He should probably do something with that. Okay, the bombers are coming. Are they doing enough damage? There are a lot more wasps for Hope, I believe. But those bombers are getting wiped off the face of the earth. And a battleship for NuclearPizza has great AA. Has very, very good damage. Especially against these cruisers. These cruisers are completely worthless against a battleship or a destroyer. Really not very good at all against those. Great against land targets. Wonderful against them. But... you know, which is weird. I know everyone's talking about, oh, asymmetrical gameplay, it's great. Yeah, I agree. Ooh, those tiger sharks found that naval factory back there. I love the asymmetrical gameplay, but there needs to be an answer in the naval game. Like, it just really, really not good. Like, are we not going to play Navy? Are we not going to play naval maps because of this? I mean, look at this. This is a clear imbalance. There's no sub for the Cybran. There's no destroyer for the UEF, and there's no Navy at all for Aeon, and I actually think that's really terrible. People are like, oh, that's so good for asymmetrical gameplay. No. You gotta balance it correctly if you're gonna do something crazy like that. Make the land units for the Aeon comparable to the Navy units, but then again, you'll give Aeon like a long range advantage because Navy has long range, and it's not going to work. It just isn't going to work. You know, Yo, but the Widge Find, no, dude. No. I mean, that's so far down the research tree. I'm talking for, like, an earlier game type win. Now, Tiger Sharks are just going to wreck everything here. And that's another thing that's a problem. The Tiger Sharks. I mean, look at these things. They're just wrecking. They're wrecking a battleship, dude. A battleship should not go. I mean, granted, it was already low health. A battleship should not go down like that. Look at these Tiger Sharks just tickling these mass extractors to death. Not destroying them right out, but hey, they're doing their job. God dang. Got it finally. But anyhow, guys, so like balancing Navy in this game is it's gonna be it'd be tricky. But a little land battle going on over here with NuclearPizza's. Well, not really a land battle. We just got a whole bunch of adapters that are just sacrificing himself. I don't understand that play at all. But hey, maybe he had unit Dedo. A lazy engineer NuclearPizza. Do not like that. Do not like that at all. Now, yeah, these things are very... oh, well, there's cruisers there, so that will eventually die. Cruisers to the rescue for Iron Commander. Really trying to do some damage here. Now, that's an expensive loss. Whoa! Maugan gets sniped by those Eagle Eye bombers. Where was Iron Commander's Air Force? I have a feeling that Iron Commander's Air Force would not have saved him, even if he had Hunker. Because that was a lot of bombers I saw out of the corner of my little eye. Sorry I missed that, guys, but wow. Now, this is another issue. Walking boats. That's crazy. They also get jump jets, like super large units, like tons and tons of mass that just fly in through the air casually, landing in your base and just blowing everything up. I love it. I like the idea. Cheap experimental, and here, this is gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad news for Iron Commander. And he's got his Air Force here. We got shields on the bombers, though, for hope. Iron Commander hunkers, and I don't think this is enough. This is not enough. And oh, he's staying alive for one more pass. And boom! Down goes Iron Commander. Very well played by, very well played by Hope and NuclearPizza. Iron Commander and Maugan did amazing. Really, really great players, guys. Don't think they aren't amazing. Even though they lost, it happens to the best players in the world. I promise you, because, well, you are watching the best players in the world right now. So seriously, guys, hopefully you enjoyed all that. NuclearPizza, thank you so much for sending me that replay. And thank you for playing Hope, Iron Commander, and Maugan. You guys were amazing. That was an interesting game. But yeah, some interesting thoughts. You know, guys, if you want to discuss anything down below, how do we balance Navy in Supreme Commander 2? Do we remove... What I would do, I would remove the hover ability from Aeon immediately. Like, that's gone. I would go more back to a Forged Alliance type style where they have everything. Everyone has every type of unit, you know, an equivalent, if you will. You know, give Aeon an artillery piece. They had really great artillery in the first game. What the heck? You know, they take that away. It just doesn't make any sense. So, you know, give everything an equivalent, but make hover researchable. Make it something that you could research, you could build, or make the Yenzu a tank that you build in a separate facility, like a hovercraft facility, like in Total Annihilation, which makes complete sense to me because it's now more balanced, right? Because you have to spend the resources on the hovercraft. I'm not saying give hover to all the other factions, even though, you know, you can, because if you played Forged Alliance, you would see that there were some hover units and even some submersible tanks. So seriously, think about that. I mean, how I would do it, I'd give Aeon a Navy, and I would give everyone a sub, a destroyer, and a cruiser, and I would just balance it, kind of like how FFA has it. FAF, excuse me, has it balanced. Like, some are better at things than others, right? So some subs are better than others, and tech, you know, you I'm just saying that, right, the way it is now, it's not working. You know, at least my idea will put it so that everything's on an even game playing field. And it'll make maps like Markov Bridge, one of the bridge maps, more playable because now you don't have hover to worry about until mid to late game. That makes perfect sense to me, right? So think about that, guys, and comment down below your suggestions. Maybe you have something that I completely overlooked. Like, really, you would have to do a complete unit overhaul. And, you know, I would want a tank to be researchable by Cybran because I think they need a tank. But not out the gate. See, that's the thing. They rely on bots. They rely on speed. But what if you need a tank? Let them research a tank. You know? Just let it happen. Make it researchable. Like every other faction has a researchable bot, even though the Titans suck. But you see what I'm saying, right? We got to have some sort of answer for things, right? And give Aeon like a bubble shield. Like they had one in FAF. Like, did they lose that technology? You know? Maybe remove the double shields on the units and give them a bubble shield. You know? That could be very interesting. It could make things way more interesting. Maybe give everyone a sniper bot. Or take away the sniper bot. Or reduce their freaking range. Because my goodness. Or make it so that they're way more expensive. So, like, they're more of a 1.5 unit, right? Not a Tech 2 unit, but a 1.5 unit. Make them, like, bigger and make them cost more, where you can't spam them. So maybe you have one or two and make them more powerful. And make them even slower and make their turn radius even more abysmal. You see what I'm saying? So that you don't rely on such a thing, because there's a lot of Shotcha spam that you just see, wow. So anyhow, guys, enough about that. And air... Like, seriously, you know, if you want to balance UEF that way, that's fine. But it makes it so that a double air factory versus UEF is, like, incredibly... Like, it's a death sentence in 1v1. So I would just make air, you know, everyone has a regular fighter and a bomber. And then you research the fighter bomber. Or you research... And then you could research an air superiority fighter, just like an FAF. Like, I'm seriously... This is the way we need to go. Like, it would make the game that much more deeper. It would make that there'd be so many more options, and it makes so many more things more viable. I'm sorry, I'm rambling, blah, blah, blah. Wow, you guys probably don't want to hear this. You guys probably clicked off the video already, and that is fine. But I want you guys to know that I'm thinking about this stuff, and I have ideas. And, you know, since this is supposed to be Supreme Commander 2, why not make it Supreme Commander 2? You know what I mean? Just a thought. So anyway, guys, like this video, subscribe to my channel, favorite it because it helps me out, and send you good replays to steelspeaks@gmail.com, or do like NuclearPizza did. He went to the Supreme Commander 2 Discord channel and went to hashtag SteelSpeaks, and he added me. He put it there, and then he added me at Mr. Still Your Girl. That way, I'm like, oh, crap, I have a replay to get. And I got it, and it's being cast. Thank you, NuclearPizza. You could do that, or you could direct message me on Discord. I'm in that channel, and you could find me quite easily. So, anyhow, guys, yeah, where was I on all that? Yeah, comment down below, say something nice. Discuss the balancing of Navy in this game, please. Because I'm interested in seeing what you guys think. And be respectful. If you're not respectful, I just won't... Nobody's going to listen to you. Seriously, that's a big thing from me. So do that. And where am I? I am trying to figure out where I am. Because I'm kind of... Like I said, I didn't sleep well last night. I just haven't been sleeping. I'm having a hard time. Life hasn't been easy. It's not just the 2020 thing. There's a lot more to it. Yeah. I don't like talking about it too much. Like... No, well, yeah, it sucks. My life has been kind of rough. So, I'm trying to change that, trying to stay positive and do great things, you know, with my life. But things are rough, and you don't have to feel bad for me. Life happens. All these things are bound to happen to people, you know. So life happens, guys, and just stay strong and keep at it. That's all I got to. That's all my only advice I could really give you. So yeah, there's that, and I have a Patreon page if you guys like what I do and you want to support this channel. There's that. I don't have very good rewards. It's more to just support me and keep me motivated. Super sorry about that, but I have a job and I have so many more interests than just Supreme Commander 2. I love this game. I wish I had more time to play with you all, but I got a lot going on in my life. Please understand that. But yeah, there's that, and then there is where am I in all this? Yeah, if you like, and if you want to support my channel in another way, you could also buy one of my band's songs. Down there in Bandcamp, you could buy my band's complete discography for a great price. Less than $5. Really, really great. Less than $3 maybe more than, I don't know. Less than $4 or $5, that's all I know. And that's a great way to support me as well. It means the world to me when you guys do that. Yeah. So, yeah. Share with your friends, family, and foes because you need something interesting to watch as well. And as always, everyone, GG.